What's up, guys? Trying some One Ring Painter for you. I got my wife asleep in the next room. I got the baby asleep in my arms, so we're gonna go low volume today. Sorry about that. Hopefully, you guys enjoy seeing an idiot really struggle with Painter. I have not been painting very well recently, but got high hopes. Oh, I tried Lava Spur Boots. It was terrible. I never drew it. I think I drew it a couple times and it was awful both times. I never cast it and I never equipped it to anything. And I never got it off Saga. So happy to say goodbye to it. Try and redirect Lightning. I know that Discord is not big on redirect Lightning, but hey, I want to Thoughtseize a Oops player so bad. I'd rather just not play against Oops at all, if I'm being honest. But if I have to be subjected to that, I'd love to try. Alright, on the play. That's good. Um, I want to keep. I want to keep really bad. Should I look up this guy? Janosh 12345. This is just how you gotta play MTGO. You gotta be looking at people's decks. I'm used to using Google. Maybe I'll try. Okay, I guess doesn't have it. Doesn't have a deck in the trophy. Probably he does. And the Brave search engine is not it. Okay, I'm keeping. I'm hopeful that Lightning Bolt is a card with text in this matchup. My opponent is mulliganing to 5. He's mulliganing to 4. Okay, he's mulliganing to 3. Well, I just can't imagine. Mulliganing to 2? Can't imagine. Oh, and he conceded. Okay. I can't imagine he's playing a fair deck. We can see the whole match. Okay. I don't know if that's happened to me ever. I've been playing Magic Online for like 15 years. I don't think anyone has ever mulliganed to 2 and conceded a match game 1 to me. I've seen people mulligan to 2 and then concede the game, but not the match. I I really I really hope that that guy was trying to play Oops All Spells. That would that would just be such a great thing if he was like 0 and 2 with Oops All Spells, just thinking, man, this sucks. And then he you know, just had to do that. That would be great. I want to see if I can find him. Janosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. LED Dredge. He was playing LED Dredge, probably. Wow. Also, a man I respect very little, if I'm being honest. So, deserved, honestly. Okay. Gable Meister. Would a turn 1 monkey be good against Mr. Gable Meister? This is like almost not fair because I don't have any trophies with Painter. So I can look at what people are doing, but they think that I'm playing something else. Okay, the Epic Storm. You know, Blood Moon is not terrible against the Epic Storm. depending on their draw. And he's on he's on Guy as well, so I have the Lantern for that as well. Sure. Let's keep. Hopefully I don't get turn one. Oh no, he's playing Oops. That's crazy. That's crazy. I talked all that smack. What's the best thing? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this could, well, alright. What'd he get? Okay. Can I beat? I got lightning bolts in my deck. Turn 2 One Ring seems pretty strong. My goblin can't block the Voidwalker. Alright. I get Thoughtseize here. Might be a little tricky. You know, when your opponent goes MDFC, Dark Ritual, and you're not dead, you're pretty happy. He just bolted himself. Okay. Yes. Blood Moon actually is pretty good here. I'm still gonna go One Ring, so he doesn't Thoughtseize the One Ring. That makes sense why he bolted. Although he's gonna be sad when he has to put these triggers. Well, it doesn't matter. He has to He has to target. Okay. Do anything? All right. So now I just need to draw some removal. Whoa. 4 mana. Oh no. Dang, maybe I should have Blood Mooned. I mean, the mono black deck. I think I just lose now. Dang. If I had cast Blood Moon on turn 1, he would not have been able to cast another spell, and I would have won. Hmm. That's interesting. The One Ring seems so bad against his deck. Hmm. I don't have Bridge. Drawing cards costs me 3 life per card. I think I'm okay. Okay, well, Blood Moon seems pretty strong against this mono black deck. Interesting. Well, and this is where I probably need the most help. So I'm playing against a deck that doesn't have blue mana, or blue spells. So I'm thinking I cut at least some of the blasts, right? And I don't want the redirect lightning here. I don't think 5 life is a lot to play against the aggro deck. And I don't have a lot to bring in. Probably he has Null Rod in his deck. Do I even want the One Ring? And if I said no, what would I bring in? It's honestly a question. I don't have a sideboard for this matchup at all. I shouldn't really need it. My draw could have been completely different, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Blood Moon apparently would have been really good there, but is it always going to be the case? I have 61? Sure. Okay. So I'm cutting 2 One Rings, 2 Blasts, and a Redirect Lightning for 2 Fury and 2 Magus and an Untimely Malfunction. Because I think he has Null Rod in his deck. And there's some spells that Untimely Malfunction could nab that would be good. Like, wow. Well, this is all in on a turn 2 One Ring. I just said I didn't think One Ring was very good in the matchup. I drew both my One Rings, and I drew a Pyroblast, which is pretty bad here. So it's kind of like, I think this hand is terrible. It's not what I want. Okay, One Ring is just adhered to my hand here. I'm gonna keep, I'll protect the Pyroblast, and Leyline of the Void. I don't have goblins in my deck, so that is almost textless. Have to be, it'll make my Pyrogoyfs perhaps smaller, but wow, I've never seen a mono black deck so weak to Blood Moon. Yeah. Okay. Thoughtseize. What do we take? What do we take? Fable. Fable's the best card. So we're hoping to draw Blood Moon here. Does he have Wasteland? He surely has Wasteland. I have Bolt for Bowmasters. So my plan is to one. Oh! Wow. Wow. I mean, oh. I mean, he cast him off of a turn 2 Saga. Oh man. Wow. I cannot believe how good Blood Moon would have been. Man, that's frustrating. I mean, I really had no way of knowing. I've never seen this deck before. But I definitely wish that I had cast a turn 1 Blood Moon last game. Actually, gotta cast it. Yeah, turn 1. Turn 1 wouldn't be the time to do it. What a stole win. Okay, still died a Bolt. Chrome Mox. Wow. Sure. I'm getting Saga gamed. 2 mana Dothy Voidwalker. I guess I'll do this now. I think the Layla. I don't know what takes precedent. I don't know which I would have. Where it would have gone. I think it would have gone into the Dothy. Because it came out in second. Oof. This is a 3/4. Well, I mean, of all the spells to draw that weren't a land, that's not too bad. If I draw City of Traders, I'm just like in this game. Wow, he really just doesn't have any basic lands at all. That's really funny. Ooh, that doesn't feel good. The construct. Wait, he can just make another one. He could have saved it by making a construct because of the Vault of Whispers. Okay, so I want City of Traders. Please. Oh. What? Oh, he's casting the One Ring? No, wait, he doesn't get any of these cards. They've all been going to the Leyline of the Void. Okay. That's interesting. Lantern. I don't want to. Okay, I want to keep the graveyard full. Soul Guy probably shouldn't be in the deck. But I'm glad it's not a One Ring, which would have been the alternative. When he makes a construct, I will sack it because I don't want him to Bowmasters me. And I already have the spell. Then he could take a Thoughtseize. Okay. Now he gets the Lava Spur Boots, I guess. I think I lose, right? It's only 5 power, and Pyroglyph won't be able to kill them anymore. Toughness, I should say. Yeah. Alright. I mean, sometimes the discard deck just never lets you cast any spells and you win. Let me know, I guess, if I should have done something differently. I just feel so, it's such a bummer to have had the Blood Moon against the 0 basics mono black deck and not gone for it. I was just thinking like, yeah, I'll just cast the One Ring and draw a bunch of cards and win. And then he went only played non-basic lands the entire game and then the entire match. But then he had Orchestral Masters and Shieldred for the One Ring. That was annoying. Grindstone Cowboy. This guy's like he often is battling for trophies. I don't remember what he plays. Underground Sea. Okay. Tamio. I think he might be on Doomsday. So this is a turn to win. See, it's like, let's see. If I play Mountain and Grindstone this turn, and the next turn I play City of Traders, only have 4 mana. But if I play City of Traders, I can cast Painter, and then win next turn. And that's if he has no protection at all, which seems, I don't know, it just seems like not very good to just assume that your opponent will have no interaction. I'm gonna try Saga Gaming. I guess I'm gonna cast the Soul Guide Lantern. The reason I'm casting the Soul Guide Lantern is that if he is on Doomsday, I don't want to lose like an Unearth pile, but that's only if you have Fleet on Thassa's Oracle. Okay, Thoughtseize. Can't take City of Traders. Probably just take Painter, I would imagine, unless you think the One Ring is super scary. Wasteland, okay. That's okay. I don't really care about him. I definitely don't fear it with this deck. He has Wastelands. He's not a Doomsday. He's playing Blue-Black Tempo, which I think is a great matchup. So we'll see. Yeah, Ponder. Take your time. I think. Okay, no land drop is huge. He shuffled with Ponder and missed. That's great. So he's not going to draw Wasteland. I know that for certain. So I guess we're Saga Gaming. Oh wait, no, he shuffled with the ponder, so I did not know for certain that he wouldn't draw Wasteland. Nice. Okay, he got the land. That's fine. I mean, it was silly to expect that he would never find the land. I mean, or just kind of too hopeful. But just the tempo, he had to slow down so much to find his land, and if he can't do it, then we'll see if he can best what I've got going on over here. This is tricky. Let's see, because I might lose a City of Traders. Yeah, that's okay. So because next turn I'll have 4 mana with Ancient Tomb Land and Lotus Petal to cast a 4-drop. I think I want to make constructs. And I could be wrong. Maybe Lava Spur Boots would actually be good here. And I can get another Lotus Petal. Yeah, I'd rather get a Lotus Petal than another Grindstone. I don't think the Grindstone's going anywhere. Go ahead and make a land drop. I'm thinking about whether I want to cycle this Soul Guide Lantern. Probably not. Keeps my guys big. Makes them lethal next turn. This is a lethal attack. And I have plays. I have plays for the next turn and the turn after just already lined up, so I don't see any reason to try to draw a card. I mean, I don't. You can make all the clues you want. You don't have time. I guess if he went like land Barogoyf, even then he'd have to block. He'd have to just trade. Brainstorm. See, he's flipping the Tamiyo. I don't think I care. There are no cards in his graveyard that I care about, so I don't care if he minuses. I guess if he has Fatal Push in his hand, he went push minus push next turn. But if he goes to, even with a plus, if he goes to 2, he might just be dead. The Bowmaster's chump seems strong here. Another One Ring. This Pyrogoyf is feeling pretty juicy here. I'm going face. Face is the place. I will not be distracted by your shiny mythic rare when I'm beaten down like this. Okay, he does have the Bowmasters. Now I'm interested in resolving this Pyrogoyf and killing the Tamiyo. Really? Why do I care about a resolve Bowmasters? I don't know. Okay. Do I just put into 1? I guess let's see if it resolves before I worry about days. I mean, I'm paying for it. Second days. Okay. Not much I can do about that. He's really low on mana. Plus Tamiyo. He's got Nether Goyf, which is smaller than my constructs. Hopefully I can cast the One Ring this turn. A land would be really nice. That's not what I wanted. Double Days is annoying, but ultimately it's the same as Force of Will, right? So. Oh. Well. Still. I mean, this is fine. Definitely scared of the Tamiyo ultimating, but really not much I can do. Dang. Pithing Needle would have been something to get earlier, so I was gonna gem, but I don't have one else. Oh, I could have. Should I have done that? I would have lost a construct. I don't know. It's hard to say. I feel priced into drawing a card here. Okay, well, I am going to cast Pyroblast on this Tamiyo. And we play on. A fetch or a force puts him dead to Bolt. What I really want is another land. That would be ideal. I could just start slamming one rings. I feel pretty good about my chances. Okay, he can attack with that. I was gonna say he can't attack, but he can attack with Tamiyo. He's drawing multiple cards a turn, but I just have so much action. It doesn't really matter how many cards he's drawing. If I can draw a land to actually start casting my spells here. Flipping the Tamiyo. Puts another clock on me finding something to do here. I do play 21 lands. I feel pretty good about that number. It's turn 8, and I've drawn 2 sagas, so I've only seen, I guess, if I cast that, it puts me down an additional mana. But then he can't cast blue spells. Oh. I think I can't cast it. I think I can't cast it. I'm gonna cast Grindstone. It does make the construct. This is frustrating. If he didn't have a Tamiyo, if he didn't have a flipped Tamiyo, I would have cast the Blood Moon. Just a mountain. Just one simple mountain would be nice. Okay, well, of all the non-mountain draws, hard to argue with. Force of Will does not save him from a like, he'd have to force both. One force is not enough to save him from double aim. I'm still hoping that he will crack a fetch. I can't make him go to cleanup. He won't discard to hand size anyway. Okay, so he needs double force here. He has to force this, and then he can't 7 on a force. So that's the smart play. There's my mountain. I guess I just go for it. He doesn't have it. Whew. Lightning Bolt, okay. Yeah, I mean, I really like the blue-black matchup. Um, so I'm really glad to win that game. Am I a fan of Fury in this matchup? Kinda. Not su I don't love evoking it. I think evoking it in this matchup is pretty poor. But um, at the same time, like hard casting it, it's a really good mid-range play. I like having the one of Soulguard Lantern as something to get, and also it makes the whatchamacallits, the Nethergoyf small, which can be helpful, and you can stop a Tamiyo minus. I think that I like cutting some of the mana, the fast mana, because I play 6, although I am playing the 4 mana creatures, the 4 mana spells, maybe not, but in like Welder Painter, usually people play like 4 or 5, I've noticed, and I've been playing 7 or 8, so I don't know, different heuristic. Um, I just don't know if I have room for the Fury. I don't know, and maybe Magus. I think Blood Moon effects are so good against them, but maybe Magus is not. Um, You know what's really good in this matchup is Ensnaring Bridge, which I don't play Ensnaring Bridges in this version because I don't have Welders or Karns. Um, I was thinking about cutting some number of One Rings, like moving one ring to the sideboard, cutting the fourth One Ring, and then putting 2 Karns in, and then having a Karn board. But I don't know. The One Ring is just so nice to cast for 4. Uh, I could probably cut a Grindstone, and maybe I'll cut 1 Petal. Um, Maybe I don't want Magus. Maybe on the draw, the creature-based Blood Moon effect is just not very good. And I just don't really need it. It's like, yeah, it's nice to Blood Moon somebody out, but I can just win a fair game um, rather than having a 3-mana 2/2 that potentially is bad. Or like if they fetch basics, it just doesn't really do anything. I'll do it this way. I'll see how he fetches, and then if he doesn't see a Blood Moon game 2 and it looks like he's not respecting it, this hand is close, I think, but ultimately not good enough. Mulliganing sucks, but I'm on the draw. And I'm just gonna land. Okay, this we keep. Um, I think it's either Petal or Second Saga. And I think that's Saga. I think Saga's really good. What if it's Painter? Would that be crazy? Would that be crazy, chat? Would putting back Painter just be so wrong? I think it is just because there's so much mana in my hand already. And I just want to draw spells. Okay. I'm going to put back Lotus Petal because I want to have enough action for doing so. Even though this means I can't accelerate into the One Ring as fast, I think I'm okay with that. Because I'm going to play this. I know it's tempo. I'm probably playing Mountain this turn. I'm a little scared of the turn 1 Nethergoyf. A lot of draws from tempo are really slow. And then you just like have all this time to set up, but when they play Nethergoyf on one, you're just like, ooh. Okay. I'm gonna do this. You can't daze me. And if depending on his draw, I don't know what his draw is, but Saga Gaming can definitely beat another Goy. Switch the Cleanse removal. Okay, well, do I run out the Painter? I kind of like it. Like he's holding up Bowmasters. This is just kind of to slow him down. It's like, hey, here's something to worry about. I'm gonna name Black. maybe his only removal is Snuff Out, and then he won't be able to snuff out my Painter or my Constructs. Maybe this is too aggressive with the Painter since I already have the Grind move, so it's something to hold up later where you just win instantly. But it's like, he's got removal, he's got interaction. If he couldn't beat it, I don't know. He's just, wait, he conceded. Holy moly. He just didn't have anything. He just had nothing. What's in his hand? Bowmasters and Tamios and Murktide Regents and Kaidos? Okay, that was, I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what was going on there. But I don't want to jinx it. I'm always knocking on wood when I say this. I'm always knocking on wood when I say this. But I've yet to lose to a blue black. I don't like a blue black deck that's trying to win with damage. I guess I'll call it the blue black X tempo decks. I'm like 6-0. I've beaten blue black 5 times and the Sultai version once, and usually there'll be a game that, I mean, that first game was really close. I don't always 2-0 it, but I feel so confident in that matchup. I look at the meta and I see that being, well, that deck's like what, like 17% or something, and I'm just like, yeah, baby. Like all I want to do all day is play against blue black tempo. No matter what version of Painter I'm playing. I think this version that has a lot of lightning bolts and interaction is good, but I mean all of the versions. In the grind in the welder version that I was playing at first, literally you just stick a bridge and you can't lose. And then a lot of times you stick a blood moon and you can't lose. But especially bridge, because the bridge they can't hydroblast it, and they just you just get you all you have to do is think about, okay, they have one brazen bar or they have one petty theft in their deck. So all I need to do is stick a bridge and wait for the petty theft and either blast the petty theft or wait until they cast the petty theft. There's been a lot of games where they have they'll like petty theft like a goblin token from the Fable, the Mirror Breaker, or something. Or even you play Blood Moon and they petty theft it. And all I'm thinking of is, okay, good, the petty theft is gone. That means that if I stick a bridge, I win. If I stick a bridge, the game is just totally over. Um, and that's yet to be false so far. Winning game 1 in that matchup because of the double bolt draw while just sitting there with 2 One Rings in my hand was pretty slick too. It just feels like they just cannot contend with what I'm doing. I also feel similarly about the blue red deck. I'm more scared of the blue red tempo deck than the blue black because the blue red has so much. It's just way more often they have a fast draw. It seems like the blue black deck, like I said before, a lot of their draws are playing Tamiyo first or Thought Seizing, and then only sometimes they have another Go Fun one. But you play against Blue Red, they got a DRC every single time. It's like, can I beat a DRC on turn 1? And if the answer is yes, then you're great. You're golden. Because you just kill the DRC, and then any Murktide Regent just gets blasted, and you feel great. I haven't had my opponents really go crazy with Cutter. I don't. Cutter just doesn't seem super great in Legacy. It just doesn't seem like people are able to. It's like you have it on tier 2 with Bobble, and it's insane. And then any other time, it's just kind of like, you made one monk and you're out of gas because the Xerox deck is good at always having something to do, but it's not always great at casting 2 spells in one turn. In my experience. Okay, die roll win against Scythe Cat Cub. Cunts. Can I say that? Can I say his name? Cunts. So I see Orion. I'm pretty happy with this hand. I did get got by I think I'm happy with this hand. It's pretty slow, but when I see Yorion, I don't think, oh, they're gonna come at me really fast. I have the Blood Moon. I have a Pyroblast to protect it if I find some mana. I think I'm in for a long, grindy game, so I'm just gonna keep this, play my lands, cast my spells and see who comes out after the just swinging back and forth. I have the redirect lightning. Could be the move. We'll see. We'll see. I've never cast this card. Don't play Aether Vial. How is it that the 80 card Aether Vial decks always have Aether Vial? I think I played against Yorion D&T the other day, and they had Aether Vial on one all 3 games. I was like, dude, let it go. Okay, well, this is not ideal. My 4th 3-mana spell with only 2 lands in hand is, makes me a little nervous, not gonna lie. Oh, but when I redirect Lightning or Sky Shroud Apprentice onto their, or Skyclave Apprentice onto their Aether Vial, how sick is that gonna be? Or he's just gonna cast Stoneforge Mystic and the game is over. Wow, he didn't have Stoneforge on too? It's a miracle. Land. Any land. Oh, Lord in heaven. Whoa. Oh, it's dog? Barnacles. That's really not good. Okay. Well, the Blood Moon is textless. Looks like mono white Yorion D&T. Redirect Lightning can redirect Ophelia trigger to something else. So am I doing that on the Aether? Is that a winning play? I think I've already lost this game. I was really hoping this was up the beanstalk, Yorion. I think I have to hold the redirect lightning for that meteor sword. Pretty sure this game is over. But he did have. I mean, are you guys having the same experience that I'm having? I like 80 cards, an 80 card deck. I guess it's only 33% bigger than a regular deck, right? But they always have Violent One, and they always have Stoneforge Mystic. Am I going crazy? Oh no. I mean, you gotta bolt Ophelia, right? Let's see. Let's see what he does. Okay. Lion's Sash. Alright, I don't care about my graveyard. I guess I'm bolting Ophelia now. Maybe I should have cast Feathers to be more mana efficient. Okay, so he's playing blue or white black. It's well, or he just has a Surveillant. I think these decks are usually 2-color now. I want to draw a Soul Land just to start doing stuff. Overlord of the Baelmerk. I'm like so ready to concede this game. Stoneforge Mystic feels really strong in mid-range matchups. Is that news to you? Is that a surprising opinion to have? It just feels like when my opponent casts Stoneforge Mystic, I'm like, oh, I can't win. He picked up the Stoneforge Mystic. Speaking of Stoneforge Mystic. What I'm really hoping for is a land. Oh man, 4th Fable is absolutely not what the doctor ordered. Holy moly. I was so ready to redirect lightning this meteor sword trigger. Where I'm conceding. I feel like this game is unwinnable. Let me know if I'm conceding too early, but holy moly. Maybe that was a bad keep. Too slow. Didn't really do anything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that I want Fury. And I think I kind of want this. I don't want these. And that doesn't leave me with any room for Magus of the Moon. I think I'm okay. No, I mean, you can definitely get them with an early Blood Moon. I've done it before. Um, but what would I cut? What would I cut for such a privilege? A blast and the third grindstone? I don't know. I hate Solitude. I really do not like playing against this deck. I really feel power. Whenever they have cards in their hand, I feel powerless. Sometimes you get to a long game where they don't have any cards in hand, and then you just say, okay, well, okay. Now this dies to Solitude, so can't be too excited. And he probably just has basic planes anyway. I know he has Aether Vial. Not a basic planes and no Aether Vial. Holy moly. I think if he Solitudes here, yeah. I mean, if he's gonna Solitude, I want him to do it now. So I don't use the Spirit Guide for the table. Keep going. Put on the pressure. Gosh, I love Monkey so much. I don't know how anybody can play fewer than 4 Monkey in any version of Painter. It's just so good. Mana is so broken. Not a Plains. Do I want to discard any of these cards? Probably not. I'm happy with having all these cards as backup for if he removes the Magus. Yorion is in hand. The least scary time that's ever happened in the history of Magic, I think. He's discarding to hand size. Getting getting the Yorion to hand there was just wrong. Just a totally incorrect move. Do I cast Fury? If I cast Fury, he's dead next turn. Alright. What does it say? It says it must. Does it need to have a target? Deals 4 damage divided by choosing any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. Alright. I literally don't know how the rules work for Fury, and if I need a target or not. If I have to deal 4 damage to something, so I'm just not gonna cast it. Let's see. If I cast Pyrogoyf, it deals 1 damage. I make a copy of it. That deals 2 more damage. That's 3. And then it attacks for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do not have a lethal attack. Okay, this may seem crazy, but basically, this means that even if he draws Solitude for his draw here, I can copy the Magus, and then he won't be able to cast any creatures. He won't be able to cast any non-instants anyway. Okay. See, some might say I don't know about Blood Moon against this deck, but they'd be wrong. I think they'd be wrong. Oh, Disruptor Flute. Now the question is like, do you want Blood Moon on the draw? And I think the answer is probably no. I definitely don't want Magus Blood Moon on the draw. But I could maybe still get him with Blood Moon proper. I just don't think I'm lucky enough to dodge Solitude for 2 games in a row. And on the draw, so Blood Moon's a lot worse. And Disruptor Flute on Stoneforge Mystic is pretty nice. But Disruptor Flute on Aether Vial plus Blood Moon is a wombo combo. So let's cut a mana. We'll cut 1 fast mana. Keep the second Blood Moon in. And be happy with that. I do have, my friend, the One Ring here, which does kind of forgive a ton of sins against these grindier creature decks. I'm looking for lands and spells. You know? I'm keeping this. It doesn't do a lot on its face, but it has lands to cast spells. It has a removal spell for a creature. It has turn 1 Blood Moon. Let's keep. See, the Aether Vial. Do I make Blood Moon on turn 1? It could keep him off of white mana. If that was a basic Plains, I would feel a lot less good about the Blood Moon play. But basic Swamp, I mean, there's a lot more white spells than black spells going on over there. Now I just need a removal spell, or I need Untimely Malfunction or Flute. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see. Uses this. I'll do it in response on the upkeep. Oh, buddy. Oh, pal. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay, that feels pretty strong. Not gonna lie. Don't play basic Plains. Okay. Mountain. No. He tried to sack his Vista for Plains. I'm not pressuring him right now. So the moon is. Oh, okay. Yorion's in hand. Sure. Grindstone. I'm gonna play it. He's pretty far away from casting Skyshard Apprentice. And the MDFC Disenchant Land also requires a white mana. Okay. Are we going for the slow grind against the 80 card deck? No, we are not. No, we are not. We are casting Painter. We are naming Baloo. And we are passing the turn. Now he could have Solitude in his hand. So what I'd really like to do is draw a land. And while he can't cast spells other than Solitude, oh, he conceded. Okay. Maybe having Blood Moon effect. Well, I had 4 Blood Moon effects. Skip 2. I was gonna say that it's the same odds as having, or it's better odds for him to have Aether Vial twice in his 80 card deck than for me to have Blood Moon twice in my 60 card deck, since he has 4 Aether Vials and only have 2 Blood Moons. But whatever. That's why we play the deck, right? Just moon him. Hey, we're 3-1. This is the best league I've had with Painter in a while, which feels good. And I haven't really been I cast it against that mono black deck. I mean, one of my wins was a guy playing the deck, playing Dredge and mulliganing to Oblivion. This is a mulligan. It looks exciting, but it's gotta be mulligan, right? Yeah. If this was an ancient tomb, I'd think about it, but okay. I like this hand a lot. Keep, put back. What do I put back? Petal? Put the petal. City of Traders makes this hand a lot more awkward than an ancient tomb would. Basic Swamp Thoughtseize. Okay. Is this another mono black deck, but it plays basic lands? Basic Swamp Thoughtseize. Whenever I see snow covered basic, I just assume it's Doomsday. Like somehow having snow covered basics is helpful for your Doomsday pile. Don't ask me how, I would never play that deck. Because I'm straight. Ha, got him. But, that's my assumption at this point. But I have no reason to believe that really. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. I'm thinking this is mountain. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it on mountain because it's less exciting. But mountain, City of Traders. I'm just kind of I'd be okay with really not playing another lane for the rest of the game. If I didn't need to. Just cast spells from there. If I need Pyroglyph this turn, oh, I guess I don't have Pyroglyph this turn. My hand is all mana. We got Blood Crypt. Okay, I don't think I'm getting. Oh, Lotus Petal. I was gonna say I don't think I'm getting, but now I have no idea. I don't know what he's doing. He's already Thoughtseize me twice, so it seems pretty likely that he just has a push sitting in his hand waiting for my little boy here. So I'll save it. Bowmasters. Okay. The Petal Bowmasters deck. I don't know what's going on. Maybe this is like, oh, Wasteland. No text here. I don't know why he would have Lotus Petal in his deck. Seems like if he's just a mid-range black deck, that Dark Ritual belongs there. But I guess he has 2 colors. Bowmasters numero dos. Okay. Well, I might just be casting this monkey as a blocker. Notably, my One Ring is not feeling super great here. Would love to drop Pyroglyph. I think if I only drew Pyroglyphs for the rest of the game, I would win easily. That's my assumption based on what I see from him right now. So I said that I'd be okay with never playing another land if I could have these 3. He has Wasteland though, so I want him to Wasteland this. I'm doing this because I want him to Wasteland me, or maybe not. I guess what I can do is play Painter as a blocker. And hold up Bolt. Alright. Or I can just play Monkey as a blocker. The last card in his hand is Fatal Push 100%, right? I regret this immediately. I'm just thinking about all the 4-mana spells I'm going to draw after I lose my City of Traders. So, I regret everything. I wish I hadn't made this play. Feel free to make fun of me now. Cannot Fatal Push that. Yet. You have to untap and Wasteland me, and then you get Fatal Push me. Bolt. Okay, that makes sense too. Gosh, I wish I had my City of Traders in my hand right now. Oh boy, do I wish that. Now, what am I bolting? A Bowmasters or I think I'm bolting a Bowmasters. Because I want those off the board. Painter blocks this board really well. I draw Hieroglyph, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Okay, great. So now my 4-mana spells are good. I would like, though, I'm gonna name blue. I have too many blasts in my deck to name black. What I want is to draw Pyroglyph. Or Fable. But Pyroglyph is preferable. Oh, no attack. Okay. I wonder if you're just supposed to attack with the 2/2 there. You bait, because what if he drew, like, he could be saying, I drew another Bowmasters, and then I would have to think about that, whether I'd want to block, the 2/2, knowing that a Bowmasters would blow me out. I think I'd be priced into blocking, especially since I've already seen 2 Bowmasters, but I don't know. What I'd like to draw now is anything that costs 4 mana in my deck, because I only have Pyroglyphs and 1 rings. I am gonna play this out, because I don't want to get like hymned or something. I'm pretty happy to sit here and do nothing. Hey, just looking for one ring or Pyroglyph. Fable's also good. Okay, good. Let's cast Fable here. More blockers. I'm gonna bolt his Bowmasters on his end step. Hopefully he doesn't cast Shieldred. That would really make me sad. This opponent had that. My black aggro opponent had that. Surveil land. Looking for another. Oh, whoa! Mardu. Okay. And he left it on top. What is Mardu Energy? Mardu Energy in Legacy? Isn't there like a Mardu control deck going on around right now? DRC. 3. Lotus Petal for the Surveil. Sure. I have to kill the Bowmaster. I need to draw another card anyway. So I'm gonna have 3 looks at a relevant spell. Three looks at Pyroglyph, One Ring, Bolt, Grindstone even. Dude, if he ghostly flickered me here, holy moly. Okay. There's like no reason to do that now at all. Unless he's gonna surveil something potentially that would save the Bowmasters from the graveyard. That would be crazy. Death's Shadow. Okay. Mardu Death. It's a little scary. Pyroglyph Bolt. Well, let's get rid of those things. Drawing 2 cards. Oh, Jiminy Crickets. Well, sure do wish I had Painter's Servant, don't I? I just have so many spells in my deck that I could have drawn that were better than this. Feels bad. Do I slow grind him? Why not, I guess? You have to attack with your DRC. You must. It's required. It's required by law. If I block and draw Painter, I'm gonna be so mad. But if I draw anything else, I'll wish that I blocked. Painter is still an okay draw. The One Ring. See, that's what we're looking for. Tap it now, looking for Urza Saga. Okay, well, I don't have a lot of time, but I do get to see a lot of cards. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead super fast. So, Painter is obviously the best draw. Bolt. That's interesting. Kinda. I'd rather draw Pyroglyph. Pyroglyph, right? Boom. Let's cast a Blood Moon. And I'm bolting the Dauntley Voidwalker. Yes, 100%. 100% bolting the Dauntley Voidwalker. It stinks that he's getting these surveils, but I'm 100% bolting the Dauntley Voidwalker. Otherwise, he gets Lightning Bolt. And then Soulguide Lantern now allows me to block the DRC, but nothing would let me block the Dauntley Voidwalker. He just does these things at very odd times. There's just like no reason. So if I draw Painter, do I win? If I draw Painter, it's not protected by Pyroblast. Well, here I go. Okay, this is sick. I guess there was no reason to do that in my upkeep, I didn't need to. Okay, now I can win at 1 life. If he had Bolt, I'd be dead. So, trade a Bolt. Painter. Wait. My Ancient Tomb only taps for 1 mana. Okay, well, hopefully he only has 1 Fatal Push. Guess I wait. See if he gets trigger happy. There's no reason. Do it there. Okay. Grindstone. Oh, he only has one black mana, so you can only cast one Fatal Push. So. Okay. Well, do I want Redirect Lightning? I think the effect of Redirect Lightning is kind of good, but paying 5 life for it is a little scary. It's just so much life. But like redirecting a bolt onto his creature early, isn't that sick? I definitely want Fury. He's playing a 3-color deck. Do I want Magus? He has bolts in his deck. I'm gonna say no. Alright. One redirect stays in. And do I want this Untimely Malfunction? I guess if I'm only gonna play one, I want the one of Untimely Malfunction, right? How do I keep all the blasts? The answer is yes. I'm gonna cut a petal for a redirect lightning. Okay, going down to 5 fast mana sources. Maybe that's wrong. Yeah, I like that game. Would Karn have been as good as the One Ring? Probably not, right? Because he had the DRC. I guess it's very similar when your opponent has like one creature, because he would have like you Karn and then you Karn for the One Ring, and then that takes a turn off because they DRC. They with the DRC they attack the Karn, so you kind of get the One Ring fog. But then if they have two creatures, you take the damage from the other creature. So it's a little tricky. Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Keep. It's got lands. It's got spells. I kind of hope he. I'd rather he Thoughtseize me than cast Gears, to be honest. He does have Death Shadow in his deck. Something to think about. Only way I can remove a big one is with Blast. I just cannot imagine playing. Oh my gosh! Just spilled baby milk everywhere. I cannot imagine playing Death Shadow in the current year. I mean Legacy. You already had Plow to deal with, and then you have Solitude. It just seems like like you would just be suffering so much. You'd just be so sad all the time. Just get absolutely blown out by any deck playing white. I guess you don't really see decks playing white all that often. Well, I haven't this league at least. Soon, but there. But Death Shadow does seem good against me. Not gonna lie. I think this is tricky. This is tricky. I think I want to lead honors. Because like you lead on Urza Saga. I don't see a big difference between being Wastelanded this year and Wastelanded this turn and being Wastelanded next turn. They both suck. I don't have any like. If I had a 3-mana spell, I guess if I draw exactly Fable. Wait, Wastelanded here and I draw Fable, I'd be like, I wish I played the Mountain. After seeing his whole deck, I think I really hate Lotus Petal, but we'll see what he does here. Now, am I Saga gaming? Pay 2 life for the privilege of making a 1/1 that dies to Orcish Masters? I guess not. Now I wish I had just played the Mountain. Yeah, I didn't think this one all the way through, I think. But getting, oh, he doesn't have Bowmasters, that's nice. Getting a Soul Guide Lantern seems pretty good. I mean, does he have Quarry Steelcutter and stuff? That would make the Lotus Petals make a little bit more sense. Or maybe he's playing like 15, 16 lands, and the Lotus Petals are spells that act as lands one time, so you can dump your hand out, and then when you're hellbent, you aren't drawing. You're just really unlikely to draw lands. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. Let's see. An instant and a fetch land would make his DRC a 3/3, but this land is going to make my Paraguay a 3/4. So I'm pretty interested in doing that. Paraguay this turn and then One Ringing the next turn. A little scared of Orcish Bowmasters, but it's not that bad. He can't target me, and I only draw one card off of the first One Ring activation. Fetches in my upkeep. Whoa. Oh. Disruptor Flute. Okay. Please name Urza Saga. Oh my gosh, I want you to name Urza Saga so bad. Just name Urza Saga. Please name Urza Saga. The One Ring. Oh, he saw my hand. Okay. Never mind. He was never gonna name Urza Saga, but that's okay. I don't know why he did it there. Very fun though. Very, very fun. Very fancy. Okay. Float. And I want a Soul Guide Lantern. I can exile a land from his graveyard. That's fine. Maybe? Yeah, this is good. And then can Buddy beat 2 Pyrographs? He showed me Lightning Bolt last game. He did not show me Fatal Push. I definitely did not want to go face that turn because of Death's Shadow, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. This next turn, I can play City of Traders. I can cycle the Soul Guide Lantern, which would grow the Goyfs to 5/6, and then cast the second Goyf. Sheoldred's Edict at sorcery speed. You got me. I would love to draw Fable of the Mindbreaker. So here's the thing, my boys, my dudes, my guys. Here's the thing. If I play Pyrogoyf and Lava Axe him to 10, and then he casts a Death Shadow, I'm pretty sad. I gotta be honest. I don't think I'm feeling great about that. So now I'm taking my time. I'd like to hit something with this Pyrogoyf. Because now if he goes like Fetch Shock Death Shadow, my Pyrogoyf kills it. And I get value. I want to cycle this Soul Guide Lantern, I think. If he Thought Seizes my Pyrogoyf, I'll be sad, but I still won't wish that I had it on the board, I think. Next turn. Alright, well, I'm gonna draw a card. Just use both his Lotus Petals to do that. I'm a little sad I have to pay 2 life for this Paraguay. They don't have to. The City of Traders. Ooh, Fable. That's good. This is a 6/7. Can I do both? Or 7 mana? I have 4. No. What I really want is to flip the Fable. But I think it would be very optimistic to assume that the 2/2 lived to like combo with the Paraguay. Instead of being optimistic, I'm just gonna make a 6/7 blocker that kills his Orcish Bowmasters and sets up to draw 2 cards Fable next turn. Sheoldred's Edict. Well, it doesn't stop me from monsters. It's fine. I'm like 100% sure the last card in his hand is Death Shadow. It's either Death Shadow or another piece of removal. Blood Moon. That seems so good. Oh my goodness, that seems so good. Because he has white mana in his deck or something, and now he will probably not be able to cast anything with white in its mana cost. He also can't fetch. He cannot fetch, so he won't be able to fetch shock. He won't be able to fetch or shock, so getting his Death Shadow down is going to be really hard. And I'm going to play this game so slow. Oh? Street Wraith get my... Okay. Badlands. I'm going to play this game so slow that it makes him sad. Now, am I pitching double One Ring here? Probably. They're not really doing much. They're fog right now. My way to remove it is Draw Painter and Blast or Untimely Damage. He just sorcerer. He just casts Molten Collapse. Oh, he got my 2/2 as well. Okay. How did he do that? What? How did you descend? How did he descend? Oh, he's Street Wraith. Wow. Oh. Well, I'm still gonna loot away both the One Rings. Okay, that's good. Cast Grindstone, hold up Bolt. My Fable's gonna flip to protect me from a removal spell when I Painter him next turn. Dang. That seems pretty good. Oh man. The last card in his hand is Death Shadow. I'm gonna ask him. Oh, I guess I should wait a turn, right? Is your... I guess I can't ask him. Okay. I guess there really isn't a reason to... What if he draws Thoughtseize, though? I have him on... I have his last card being... Okay, actually, no, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. You cast Painter. You name blue. And you pass. It's so simple. It's so simple. You just pass. You just don't do it. Okay. Okay. See, he's gonna cast. He's gonna cast the Death Shadow here. Moon Shadow. Okay, not Death Shadow. So I guess I was wrong. I guess the last card in his hand is Lightning Bolt. Which means he is lost. We have painted. Lightning Bolt. No, 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 no. Okay, phew. I'm really glad that I figured that out. The best grindstone is the one you never activate, boys. Oh, the whole thing lagged. Oh yeah, no, we're 4-1. You know what's crazy? That was my first time 4-1ing with Painter. Feels good, man. Is it true? I think I might have got 4-1 in like my first league playing it, and I was like, okay, this is the greatest deck of all time. And then I've just been middle of the roading it. Okay, sweet. I really like this version of the deck. I could see some number of One Rings being Karn. Um, I especially like that you can cast Karn and then either get the One Ring or if they have Null Rod, get something else. That was kind of where I was thinking with the Karn, especially because I've having a lot of experiences where the One Ring is turned off and Karn would have been better than the One Ring being turned off by Null Rod or Collector Oof. But that's the thought. Okay, well, hopefully you enjoyed that, and if you have any thoughts about my play, please let me know because I'm well aware how bad I am. So appreciate it. See you guys.